just about to get underway. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Skubal in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018.
Nope. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Got him. One gone here.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Keith takes it in for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Alec Bohm. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball. But for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That one almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some time.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? How you lead. Up now for the Tigers. And a strike in there. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Sliced hard but foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Riley Green.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That misses. They're down 3-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Carpenter, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. To first, that is the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper. First pitch swinging.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain
slides, but he can't come up with it.
Nope, that's down. Hey!
Here's a 1-1.
Yeah!
Just missed. No score here in the second. In the dirt. Runner on the goal. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run blast. The Phillies score first. It's 2-0. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And now 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one misses. Ball 3. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Green under this one. And there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched him.
2 down, nobody on. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's the 3rd out. Back in Comerica Park, bottom of the second. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Ball.
Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first, and quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting 6, catcher, Miller.
In the air to left center. Marsh on the move. 2 away now. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Wenzel Perez. That one almost got him. Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. Back here in Detroit and digging in for Philadelphia, Otto Kemp. Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. That one carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
That one fouled off. Man at second. Perez moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay to third.
No, he beat it. He beat it.
Here is Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one missed.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
The 3-1. Meadows gets under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park. Bottom of the inning. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
Aye.
The 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Harper takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the shortstop at the plate. How you lead. Out towards right center field. Stop. Settles under it. Takes it in for the out. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. That's in there. That's strike 2. Good eye in that spot.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And that's downstairs. And the count is filled up. And ball 4 to a board.
Up next for the Tigers. Left
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Struck out swinging his first time.
Nope. That's inside.
Clips the corner. And now it's even 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the last half of the third. Swings through that. And that one missing low. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. On to the fourth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss. Right through there for a strike. That one just missing inside. Going to count 1-2. Next offering is down low. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. Just missed. And it finds its way through for a hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much.
Runner takes off.
Go
to second, tag, and they got him. The 0-1. Will Muto tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Here's a 1-1.
Foul ball.
And there's a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Bryson Stott. Fly to left his first time. Green on the run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Next offering is downstairs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
Well, these
Inside,
Tigers
ball one.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies. Tanner Banks.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now fly ball to right center. Marsh on the move. Reaching down and makes the grab. One out man at first. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Dingler goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. They get the force to out.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Rizzo Perez.
In the air to left center. Kemp should have this one. And that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, we go to the top of the fifth. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Troy Melton comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Off the plate,
Just
ball one.
missed. And a swing and a miss. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
For Philadelphia, left fielder, Otto Kemp.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses,
outside.
and the count is 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Here's Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-1.
That ball's foul.
That one
Ball
drifts
back
inside. And that's in the dirt. And the count is even, 2-2. That one
That's ball
missed.
3.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
Well, these
That's a ball.
Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been
Ball
fooled
2.
quite a bit today.
Check swing, he held up. 3 balls, no strikes. That clips the corner.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Fouled off down the right side. There's a swing and a drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good, and that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Nope.
Check swing, but he went too far, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. So back to the top of the order. Now here is how you lead.
Ball 1.
1 out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5.
Yeah.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Torres around third. The relay throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. Now down by 2. It's 3-1. Just missed.
Outside.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And we are all tied up. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Popped in the air. Left field. Kemp moving under it. Takes it in for the out. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Over to first. And they get Torkelson for the out. And that is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the 5th. DH, Kyle Schwarber. Tyler Holt gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. That's a strike. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. All tied up, and we're the top half of the sixth. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 2. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Ball one there. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Well, we go bottom six. The batter now, Javier Baez. Now on the bump, Orion Kirkery. Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Zach McKinstry. Line drive, short hop to third. Boom, throws on to first. One pitch and one out. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one in the dirt. Ball 2.
Aye.
And that's outside.
That ball went out. No,
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder with the parade.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Takes it in for the out. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
For the Tigers, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
What do you got?
Swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. The 0-2. Hit hard. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one to first. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. We go to the top of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. McKinstry. On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. New pitcher now, Will Vest.
Number 19, Will
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Vest, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Jump throw, and he gets it. Nicely done. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
What do you
Stott
got?
checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Perez coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 7th. How you lead. Up now for the Tigers. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. Swings through that one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter, Gary Carpenter.
Going one. Left field. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. As a run scores. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Throws to first in time. One pitch and one out. 1 for 3.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It'll be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
One away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a pop-up. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
The left-hander on now, Jose.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That one fouled off.
Ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Oh, that's 6 out.
Foul ball there. Three, 2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. They limit the damage. Ready to begin the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia.
Nope. Ball 1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just through the infield.
And that drops in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Making a move at first. Here's the Phillies pinch runner, Justin Crawford, opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Strike two. That one missing inside.
That's a really good take.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Save! And the tying run is now in scoring position. Trey Turner at the plate. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
So the tying run at second. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Out, number two. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Bailey Horn.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Hey!
Man on second, two down. Just off the inside edge. Just
outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but too many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Lunges, but can't make the catch. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the eighth. Go ahead run on base. And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. A little out front there as he swings through it. Lee. And the inning is over. Back at Comerica Park. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder with the parade.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Ball.
Tied at 4. Check swing, and he held up. Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Tigers.
Here is Gleyber Torres. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single.
That's a ball.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Kemp under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Detroit. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. There's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one ripped, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
4-4 in the ninth. And the sweeper is off the plate. One away.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Fouled off. He was late. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And that skips in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Tied at 4. And that's a strikeout looking. Here's JT Realmuto. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Kyle Finnegan. Check swing. He went. Strike one. Ball.
That's ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. Upstairs. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. Out number 3. Back in Comerica Park. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brad Keller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1.
Ball, that's too high.
On the ground. Stott over to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Up next for the Tigers. Shortstop, how you lead.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down. So digging in, Kerry Carpenter.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
In the air to left center. Marsh settles under this one. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. New pitcher on here, Grant Herter. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Oh, he gloves it.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Justin Crawford.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Perez under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Save!
No! He beat it.
Next to hit, Otto Kemp. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That one missed.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
This one could be trouble. Real Muto in to score, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice line drive.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kenley Jansen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the out.
Throws to first. They limit the damage here. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Joan Duran.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Up the middle, Trey Turner gloves it in plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman Vincent Torkelson.
Swings through that. In there at the knees. 0-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers. Here's Jahmai Jones. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Phillies trying to close out a 1-run lead. They're the home team trying to pull it out. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.